Hello everyone, my name is Susan Safa. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist and a publisher. Recent book, it's called Why Hypnosis for the Self-Development, that I suggest everyone go and just, you can listen to the sample and you will find it useful, hopefully. And I'm grateful to finally could just publish this book. It was one of my goals, and I see the people who have read this book, finally they find how their mind works, and what they need to do is just practice by themselves. Even they don't need anyone else. Maybe sometimes we of course need someone to be with us, to as accountability, to watch our progress. And we all are human. We need a company to be observed, otherwise this world wouldn't be created. That's why all the purpose of the creation of this world is just to be observed, the beauties and everything that a man can, a woman can offer. I haven't been talking for a while about hypnosis and hypnotherapy. I guess that most of the people nowadays, they know everything about what is going on in our at the situation that we are living in this world. It's of course kind of being in a hypnosis state already, because we are all controlled by the system. And hypnosis actually is controlling your mind in a certain way that you cannot consciously be active. And that is true. Here we are, the government is ruling all our environment, society, interactions, and even now inside between our families and friends. And we are getting limited more and more from the before. What I suggest again is that we better just come to these platforms, talk about what we want to say to others, even slightest thing that it comes up to our mind, and we don't have any facility to put it outside. This is the best way we can communicate, and I appreciate any comment. Anything that I see on my YouTube videos is just like interesting and very exciting for me, that somebody there, when I talk, they listen and they get something out of it. That's the most important thing. I definitely would love to have many people, but as long as even one person can have something change in his mind or her mind, that's all it is. It's counted. That's all we need. Even one person in our life. Some people get married, and in the marriage they are influencing good on each other's for many years. Some people are just having a one friend, and for the whole life they will be satisfied for the friend that they met. It's just one thing that in the life can determine your direction, where you want to go. It depends on our understanding of why we are here. We are here just to express ourselves. That's all. The way that we cannot express ourselves is called lack of whatever that they call it, self-image. But I call it just this is the way we come here to fight for it. We learn how to fight for the things that we have inside, and it's not already observed. The only way to be understood and be actually feel it, that would be just by expressing, whether it's wrong or right. The society, the environment that we are keeping ourselves very tight, and we hold ourselves from saying the truth or what we think. which that is cause actually all these disorders, mentally, spiritually, and physically, of course. Because I see many people have the pain just because they couldn't express themselves. Expression is the self-love. Family members, whoever doesn't tolerate you to listen to what you think, what is your opinion, and what you're feeling, that's not a family. Whoever is the friend that is not listening to you and making fun of you is not a real friend. We need the people who can listen to us. And the listening is coming from the love. That's why we pray. We think that we are praying to some superpower, which is a power. It is the power that we are born from. But actually, this is ourself. We are praying and talking to ourselves, and we are commanding our mind to grow and do and look for the things that we would love to reach. So never stop talking to yourself. Talking to yourself is the most healthiest thing, I guess, and people were making fun of us if we were talking. I remember my mom was talking to herself, and it was kind of like sounded to me she was going nuts, because I was very young. I didn't know. But now I know that talking to yourself is just communicating in a way that even your physical environment world will hear you, just like an echo. And if it's echo, then you can bounce it back to your mental power, and then digest it and have the action upon it. It may sound really unlogical maybe sometimes, because they are thinking to make it logic with their conscious mind, which is right. We have to calculate and think consciously, but not everything is coming from that point. The point is that our body is built already with a system that is naturally is built up, the mindset inside of it, the mind of the calculation, understanding a universe that is automatically there. Nobody made it, no scientist or nobody else. They couldn't make us. We just came with a natural nervous system that is already built in us, and that's how it works. They cannot deny it. The only thing that they are doing is just they are observing us. They are observing the human beings' activity, the human beings' physical body and mind, all the things they are observing. The thing that is being built in us has its own miracles, and it's built in us. No one can really understand what is going on, though they are trying. And they are the people, they are not actually like a people, like a flesh and nervous system that we do. They are coming from another genes, another universe kind of thing, that they are in the different vibration, but they are really smart and they could control us. And the reason is that we been between this world and their world, and nobody really talk about the things because they think people maybe make fun of us. And actually now it is the time that we listen to the people who have experiences. Like myself, I had many experiences that I couldn't talk about it, and I was trying to talk about it, but even my own family didn't want to listen to it, and they thought it was my own imagination. And for many years I kept it inside of me, and now that I see what is going on, and there were the things that they call it technology, and I already had this technology maybe 40 years ago, and they've been trying to observe us. They've been trying to trap the people who had these auras, the lights, the special vibration that it comes out from some people's body. They are special people, and they could catch this vibration and this frequency and this vibration. The way they see the things is just easy, like animals. Dog can see many things that, or cat can see many things that we in this vibration with the human eyes. Of course we could, but we've been programmed that at the many years that we now just see the reflection of the light in the limit, the vibration. But they can see actually, and they had all these devices and all the senses they used, and they add to the knowledge more and more. The technology that we are seeing right now is just very primarily very basic technology that they had before, and that is why we've been trapped and very stressed, and we didn't know where to go and what was going on in our surrounding, and people would not pay attention because they've been in the survival mood. They just want to make a bread and come home, eat, sleep, and go to work, and doesn't matter if just have a baby, don't care about this baby, how it's born, how everything from beginning has to be really with the mankind conception and the realization, not just having sexual feeling and then bringing out some human being without knowing, having knowledge what to do with this creature. As just the hypnotherapist that I've been in the sessions with the people, I've noticed that it's so easy to go to that deep state of mind. And now I understand why they say Edison was trying to keep himself in the theta state, so to could find the formulas for his the things that he has invented. And this is really exactly true. And I've noticed that in a dream, before you go to the sleep, you can talk to your mind and ask what is bothering you to release it from your body and your cycle, in your body circle, in your whole aura in your body. It will change. I mean, if you just ask before going to sleep, I want to get rid of this that happened to me 10 years ago, and I can't understand it, why I cannot get it right. You just finish it and release it from my dream, by my dream, from my body, and let it go. This is called a venting dream. I explain about it in my book. It is absolutely right. There are many methods that human body can calculate and understand what is going on in his behavior or her behavior, and can just easily overcome many obstacles easily. The only thing that is stopping and preventing us is the concept that we took from our social media, and it went back to the generation and generation after and after, just because they were in the fear state. The moment we know that there is no such a thing called fear, we already have lots of fear. The only two natural fears that we are born with, it's called, those are the fears of falling and loud noises. Otherwise, the babies, you see that they go and toward anything, but we eventually learn about the other fears that don't touch the fire. But if you really want to know, even going into the nature, being with a wild animal, If you are not having that in your mind, the concept of being in the danger of that human or that lion or whatever, you won't get any threat from that being, whether it is the human or anything, animals. The only thing that makes the other animals, like I don't know if say snake or lions, is because we learned having fear of those without even ever facing them by the media, by the people they talk about it. I personally experienced in the last few times when I was hiking. I don't know how come, because I've been hiking for a long time, but in the last few times, maybe because I was thinking about it, about the snakes, and they've been coming out all of a sudden from the bushes to on the trail. I've noticed that they go on their way if I don't keep that feeling in my aura, scare, fear, anything that is a vibration of the low insecurity, that will cause them to defend themselves naturally. They are so smart. They have the antenna that they can get the vibration of having the feeling of lower frequency, that they think because you are scared, you're going to have a reaction of killing them. So that's why they want to be taking action before you do. This is even normal between our human beings. You see that the people will act toward you just because they feel they've been threatened from you. They felt so, even without any action from your side. The best thing for us right now is, again, expression, telling the truth, how we feel. Even if you go to the mirror and talk to yourself, give the positive suggestion to yourself every day. The first thing is loving yourself, accepting yourself. Feeling secure comes from loving yourself. I've been there for many years. I was insecure, I was afraid, I was scared, and I didn't know why, but I now understand it. It was because of the environment. It didn't have to anything with my inside built up structure and human body. It's beautifully made of the beautiful vibration and organs, and all the things that we are made of. It's to the best of its technology. No one can really even understand what is going on in our head. And they are trying to understand what the feeling comes from, what it's look like, what's the picture, how could make this picture exactly in our head. And they've been trying. They made a TV, of course, and with this frequency, they took us from our mind to the screen. So we are taking their picture inside of our mind. I hope that you watch less and less a TV program and less listening to the news. They have nothing except just want to make you scared and put you in the fear state. Give me your comment, tell me and discuss and say how you feel, how are you doing, what are your thoughts about this situation we are going through. I feel that the only thing we need to do is coming to this social media, at least for now. It's working. Maybe there will be someday, maybe 1 year from now, they feel that they are threatened, so they might gonna change this as well. And then we have to act from above our head. That means we need to learn how to work with our frequency. And there is a way you can think and somebody will call you. If you think about somebody that you haven't talked to for a while, or you're just giving your energy to that person will call you eventually. It might not be right away, because sometimes it does. It depends on the really you are focusing and giving. Not the focusing, is not the focusing. The people say focus. The vibration radiation that happens, it comes naturally, very fast and very deep, and it doesn't have anything with the consciousness. It's just there and it happens, and you all have it. And that's why they are afraid, because if you get to that point, you don't need even this media and a connection. You can all have communicate with each other in that vibration, understanding each other and telling each other your needs. This is true, and they use it. They are using it in somehow in their own way. They don't want us as a human beings to use and get that vibration. And 5G is one of them that is trying very hard to be expanded, so it can really block whatever the people. There are the people who do that, so they want to just stop getting expanded. Read my book. If you want to have a promo codes for Audible, I have a limited promo codes that I can give it away to you guys, so you can listen to the audio without purchasing the book. I will be happy, more than happy to do that for you. I love you all. Take care and be safe. Till then.